when a man made Muhammad, peace be upon him, cry. A man that existed amongst the companions who used to behave normally, and then suddenly at occasions he would start to cry and cry, so much until he went unconscious. So the Prophet called this man and wanted to help him. He said, "What happens to you, my brother?" The man said to him, "I was never going to tell anyone this, but now that you've asked me, I must tell you. Before I embraced Islam, I used to have a daughter, and I started to think that when she grows older, she'll bring shame to my family. But I stopped myself. My heart for my daughter was overpowering me. Years and years went by as I watched her grow, and then one day when she reached close to a blossoming age, I began to have nightmares and desperation and distress. Day by day I wanted to do something, but then my heart, my love stopped me. Until one day," he said, "I could not handle it anymore. I said to her mother, 'Dress her up with clean clothes and comb her hair nicely and decorate her face and tell her your father today is taking you out to a party, a celebration, so that she can play with the other friends of hers.' The mother knew that the father was up to a plot and a plan, so she dressed her daughter up. She combed her hair while she was crying. The mother was crying and she pouted her face and made her nice. While the mother was crying, the daughter asked, 'What's wrong, mother?' And the mother would say, 'Nothing, daughter.' The man took his daughter away, and on his way he's thinking to himself, 'What am I going to do?'
And the daughter is playing around her father, thinking that her father loves her. He approached a very deep well with sharp rocks at the bottom. Suddenly the pains and agonies of his culturalism came and burnt him, and he began to think, 'Should I throw her?' Suddenly he grabbed her daughter and he threw her into the well, and his daughter howled with her open, horrific eyes, looking at him and saying to him, 'Daddy, don't lose the trust, don't lose the trust, Daddy.' She kept falling, saying, 'Don't lose the trust,' until her tiny voice went away. The Prophet, peace be upon him, looked up at him, and his beard was soaked with tears, and he said to him, 'If Allah was to allow me to punish anyone for the killing and murder of anyone before Islam, I would have started with you.' The Prophet, peace be upon him, was the most compassionate to the women, and he used to say to the people, 'Take care of your precious pearls, your daughters and your wives. Be kind towards your wives and be patient with them.' This is the end of this episode. Subscribe for more content.